KZN people urged to remain indoors, more heavy downpours expected. Authorities in KwaZulu-Natal have called on people in the province to remain indoors and avoid unnecessary travel. This as the South African Weather Service issued a Level 5 weather warning forecasting heavy downpours leading to flooding, excessive lightning, hail, and damaging winds which are expected over the western and southern parts of the province. The province is still reeling from recent flooding and mudslides that led to 11 deaths and scores of displaced people. KwaZulu-Natal's Kagamek, Fulisizu Buthelezi, says, initial reports indicate that road infrastructure in and around Nkongweni Metro is already experiencing flooding, particularly along the M4 South and other areas leading on to the N3 in Nkongweni, and this highlights the severity of the situation. The South African Weather Services issued this urgent alert due to the intensity of the anticipated rainfall and the potential for significant disruption. KZN floods update. Residents are warned to remain indoors amid the heavy rain in the province. Emergency and rescue services in KwaZulu-Natal are overwhelmed with calls following persistent heavy rains across the province. A private security company has reported localized flooding in Tondit, Phoenix, Verulam, and nearby areas north of Durban. Reaction Unit South Africa spokesperson Prem Bolrom confirmed that 2 families had to be evacuated in Verulam.
And leading your bulletin this hour, the South African Weather Service has issued an urgent alert for more heavy rain and flooding, severe thunderstorms, excessive lightning and hail over the western and southern parts of KwaZulu-Natal today. Persistent rainfall has led to localized flooding in some parts of Durban. Several roads in the CBD and surrounding areas have become waterlogged following the rain which started this morning. So far, no major incidents have been reported. Emergency services are on high alert. 11 people died in the flooding incidents in the southern part of the Durban metro and other parts of the province after Tuesday's torrential rains. Meanwhile, KwaZulu-Natal Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs MEC Reverend Thulasizwe Buthelezi has urged residents in low-lying areas in KZN to seek shelter on higher grounds. This comes as the province is experiencing heavy rains. Buthelezi says parents should not force children to attend school under these severe weather conditions.
The South African Weather Service issued a Level 5 weather warning for severe thunderstorms expected to impact in Umdoni, eThekwini, Mkambathini, Nkongweni, and Umzumbe municipalities where we are today. A further Level 4 weather warning was issued for various districts around the province, which include parts of Uthukela, Herigwala district, Ugu, Umzinyathi, Amajuba, and Mkungundlovu. The severe weather warnings are due to predicted heavy rainfall, which poses a significant risk of widespread flooding, particularly in areas where the ground is already saturated. We do plead with parents not to force their children to go to school in these severe weather conditions, where some children, as far as Notshane in Upongolo, were swept away by the river while trying to cross the river. Initial reports indicate that road infrastructure in and around eThekwini Metro is already experiencing flooding, particularly along the M4 South and other areas leading on to the N3 in eThekwini, and this highlights the severity of the situation. The South African Weather Service has issued this urgent alert due to the intensity of the anticipated rainfall and the potential for significant disruption. We strongly urge residents in low-lying areas and those who are near riverbanks to immediately move away and seek shelter on higher ground. Residents are also advised to avoid all non-essential travel and remain indoors where possible. So therefore, if there is no urgent need to travel, we ask our motorists to stay away from the road.
We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: African politics, the economy, and increasing power. Thanks for watching.